Hi, this is the Next Gen Embedded Linux Build System experiment. So I'd like to demo how we deploy packages from a development build from build system to a running target. So here we have a dev image that we just built. Let's go ahead and run it. And if we try to run Docker, it's not installed. If we try to do APK update, it doesn't really do much. And if we look at the APK setup, notice there's no feed set up right now. So the goal here is we want to get Docker installed from our build system without building a new image. So let's open up a new tab, fire up a new instance of Yo, and let's clear our search and search on Docker. I'm going to install Docker init. That includes the init service to start it. Capital D is what we use for deploy. And then localhost 2222 is where the QEMU instance is mapped. The SSH port is mapped to my local machine. So let's go ahead and do that. Now notice it installed a bunch of packages, and that's because Docker init has a bunch of dependencies that weren't installed. So not only did this install the Docker init, but it also installed all the dependencies that Docker init pulls in, including Docker Engine, RUNC, and so on. So now if we go to our running system and look at this repositories, we'll notice there's a new remote added. So what we'll notice is when we start the Yo program, it automatically starts up a feed, or it reuses one from another program if it's already existing. So our Yo program starts up this feed, and that gives us a feed server for our Alpine packages that we've built. And what this deploy did is it actually set up the feed on the target, and then ran an APK update, and then APK install Docker init, and then that's what pulled in all the dependencies. So it's just a little bit of tooling that allows us to quickly do things. So now one other thing we need to do is start it, and then we can run Docker. Oops. Okay, so Docker is installed and running, and this is the development flow you can use to install anything you build over here quickly to a target without having to rebuild the entire image. Let us know what you think. Thanks.